everyone, and welcome to this grade 9 mathematics lesson where we will be exploring the perimeter of polygons, specifically the perimeter of parallelograms and the trapezium. My name is Miss Donnell Phillips. Let's get started. Now, what exactly is a parallelogram? A parallelogram is a four-sided plane figure with opposite sides parallel. So any four-sided or any quadrilateral where the opposite sides are parallel to each other, that is considered a parallelogram. To calculate the perimeter of a parallelogram, we use this simple formula. Perimeter is equal to 2a plus 2b. Now, we could look at a parallelogram as a square, but a square that is slanted. So the same formula that we would use to calculate the perimeter of a square is practically the same formula that we use to calculate the perimeter of a parallelogram. Example, calculate the perimeter of the following shapes. So in the first parallelogram, we have a parallelogram with sides 15 cm and 10 cm. And in the second parallelogram, we have the parallelogram with sides 9 meters. So for the first example, we have a parallelogram and the size of this parallelogram is 15 cm and 10 cm. If we want to calculate the perimeter, like I mentioned before, we have to use the formula perimeter is equal to 2a plus 2b. So we're going to call this side side A, and we're going to call this side side B. So the perimeter would be 2 times 15 plus 2 times 10. Perimeter is equal to 2 multiplied by 15 gives us 30 plus 2 multiplied by 10 gives us 20. So now we just have to add these two. So the perimeter is equal to 30 plus 20 gives us 50 centimeters. So the perimeter of this parallelogram that has sides equal to 15 centimeter and 10 centimeter is 50 centimeters. The second example, we have a parallelogram, and for this parallelogram, all the sides are equal. So this one pretty much just looks like a square that has been slanted a little, and the side is 9 meters, right? So because all of the sides are equal, it means that this is also 9 meters, and then this would be 9 meters also, and we would have 9 meters over here too. So instead of using 2a plus 2b, all we have to do is use perimeter is equal to 4 times a, because all of them are equal. So perimeter is equal to 4 and a is 9. So the perimeter is equal to 4 multiplied by 9 is 36. Our unit, meters. So the perimeter of this parallelogram that has all 4 sides being equal to 9 meters is 36 meters. Perimeter of a trapezium. A trapezium is a quadrilateral that has only 2 parallel sides, and the other 2 sides are non-parallel. So if we look at this trapezium here, we could see that sides A and side D are parallel to each other. Parallel meaning that they are heading in the same direction, whereas sides B and C are not parallel. So if we want to calculate the perimeter of this trapezium, all we have to do is add all 4 sides. In this case, we have sides A, B, C, and D. So the perimeter of this trapezium would be A plus B plus C plus D. Example, Calculate the perimeter of the following shapes. In the first trapezium, we have sides being 13, 14, 15, and 16. And in the second trapezium, we have sides being 12, 18, 26, and 36. So the first example, we have a trapezium, not drawn to scale. And this trapezium has lengths that are 13 cm, 15 cm, 14 cm, and 16 cm. The formula for us to calculate the perimeter of this trapezium will just be P is equal to A plus B plus C plus D. So we could call this side side A. We could call this one side B, side C, and side D. So substituting values for A, B, C, and D, we have perimeter is equal to 13 plus 15 plus 16 plus 14. So when we add 13 plus 15 plus 16 and 14 together, we get 58. So the perimeter of this trapezium that has sides A equal 13, B equal 15, C equals 16, and D equal 14 is 58 centimeters. For the second example, we have a perimeter. For the second example, we have a trapezium not drawn to scale that looks a little like this. So we have to calculate the perimeter of this trapezium, and we have this side A, we're going to call this side A, we're going to call this one B, C, and D. So side A, we have 12 meters. Side B, we have 18 meters. Side C, 36 meters, and side D, 26 meters. So we're going to write the formula again. P is equal to A plus B plus C plus D. P is equal to, substituting the values, A is equal to 12 plus B, 18 plus C, 36 plus D, 26. So we're going to add them together to give us the perimeter of this trapezium. So P is equal to, when we add 12 with 18 and 36 and 26, adding all of them together, we get perimeter is equal to 92 meters. Now, I'm going to remind you again, whenever you're calculating the perimeter of any object, it is important that we always remember to use our units. The only way we would not write our answer in a specific unit is if the only way we would write our answer without a unit is if the question specifies that whatever object we're calculating does not have any units. Other than that, it is important to pay attention to whatever units we're using so that our answer could be written in that same unit. So to conclude this lesson, the formula for the perimeter of a parallelogram is 2a plus 2b, and the formula for the perimeter of a trapezium is A plus B plus C plus D. For your homework, you will find the perimeter of parallelogram whose size is given below. The first one has sides, all four sides being equal to 15 meters. The second one we have 12.4 centimeters and 16.3 centimeters. The last one 0.25 meters. Second set, find the perimeter of trapezium having the following sides. And the first one we have 5 cm, 3 cm, 10 cm and 15 cm. The second one 17 cm, 9 cm, 4 cm and 13 cm. And the final one 7.5 cm, 4.5 cm, 6.18 cm and 9.3 cm. I do hope that I was clear enough in explaining the perimeter of a parallelogram and the perimeter of a trapezium. My name is Miss Donnell Phillips. See you next time.